Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today, by request, we're going to be building this Canadian National SD60. So let's get right into it here. The first step is to take out a dark oak stair to be the coupler. Then we'll come down here and get it attached up. Underneath that, we're going to put a dark oak fence gate for an airline. And then we'll come on the locomotive behind it, delete the fence gates and replace them with dark oak fences on both sides. Then we're going to take a polished black stone block on the next block down, and we're going to get 3 of them coming across the middle of the rails. Then an upside down polished black stone stair facing outward on either side of that. On top of it, 5 polished black stone blocks. Then we're going to put a dark oak button here and here. In front of that, we'll make a 3-block to haul T-shape pattern and put an end rod on bottom above each rail. Up here, 3 oak slabs across the top middle. Then in front of this, a 5x3 of polished black stone blocks. Then in this gap here, we're going to put 3 oak slabs coming up to be the stairs on the bottom hitboxes. Same thing over here, 3 slabs coming up. Then we'll swing around in front of this and do our first set of wheels. So take out a block of netherite, skip 1 block forward from this, and get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then polish deep slate slabs on the upper hitbox, 2 rows that are 5 wide, coming out to each side of the train tracks. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then another 2 rows of polished deep slate slabs that are 5 wide. Then our final set of wheels for this truck and an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here. Come down here and open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels down here. Then switch to polished black stone block, and we're going to fill in this top middle 3 on the second layer up down to the end of this truck. We're going to bring it out 1 past where the fence gates are. Come underneath here, and we're going to put 3 across the bottom. Then coming off this bottom block, we're going to make a row of upside down, outward facing, polished black stone stairs. That's 15 blocks long in total. Once we have 15 blocks, swing around here, put 3 polished black stone across the middle, and same thing over here, outward facing, upside down, polished black stone stairs, coming forward on this side to this bottom block, and frame in the bottom of our fuel tank here. Then we'll come up above it on the second layer, and we'll fill in the top middle 3 with polished black stone blocks, coming down the length of the fuel tank. We stop at the end of the fuel tank for now. Then we'll do our next truck, so come down on the rails, skip a block back from this, and get netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then 2 rows of 5 polished deep slate slabs on the upper hitbox. Another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle, and another 2 rows of 5 polished deep slate slabs. Then 1 final set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and open them into the ends of the wheels over on this side. Then go back to your polished black stone and continue filling the second layer on the top middle 3 down to the end of this truck. Stop above where the fence gates are for now. In front of that, we're going to make a 5x3 of polished black stone blocks. Then in front of that, a T-shape in the middle and an end rod down on each rail on bottom. In front of that on bottom, 3 polished black stone stairs facing this way, then an upside down stair facing outward on each side. On the next layer up, a block in the middle and 2 upside down forward facing stairs on either side of that. Then 3 oak slabs across the top middle, and 3 oak slabs coming up here on the bottom hitboxes to be the stairs, and same thing over here. Then we're going to take out a dark oak stair to be the coupler, turn around and get it stacked up to the second block. Delete the one you used for placement, and put a dark oak fence gate underneath it. Then open dark oak fence gates on either side of the coupler. Swing around on the side here, and on the sides of the trucks, everywhere there's a wheel, put a hopper. Same thing down here, hopper in front of these wheels. Then we'll do the other side. A hopper in front of all three of these wheels. And hoppers in front of all three of these wheels. Then we're going to put a polished deep slate slab on the side top above where each wheel is. Same thing here, one slab above each of the three wheels. Come over on this side, do the same thing, so slabs above these wheels. And finally, slabs above these wheels here. Now my front end is facing out there towards the void, so this is the conductor side and this is the front half. We're going to end up coming on the side of the fuel tank here, on the very front of it, above where the stairs start, and we're going to take out a skeleton skull to be a fuel cap. We're going to put one on each side. So one here, turn around, and one here. On the next block behind that, we're going to put a button there, skip a block, and a button. Then in between those two buttons, we need to get a perfectly sideways crimson sign. And I was having some trouble placing it there, but get it like that. Same thing over on this other side. A sign right there with buttons on each side. Then we're going to take out anvils to be our air tanks. We're going to skip back a block here and run a line of anvils going to the back of the fuel tank. We'll do the same thing over here, so start at the back and bring it forward till it's one block before that button. Then we're going to put a brewing stand in that corner, a chain here, a chain here, a chain in this gap here. When we get up on front on this conductor side, we're going to put a bell right there, and then a chain in each of these two gaps. Then we're going to come on top here on the third layer up with yellow terracotta, and we're going to fill it in 5 wide and going end to end. Now come on top of the front in the middle, 2 blocks in from the end. Put a red concrete, smooth quartz, red concrete. Then back one and kitty corner out one on each side. We're going to put a column of 3 red concrete. So 3 here, 3 on this side. Then 2 columns of 3 here, a column of 3 here, and then just 1 on the back because there's going to be a door there. Then 2 red shulker boxes here, and 2 red shulker boxes on this side. Then coming back on each side, 4 red shulker boxes. Above the red shulker boxes, we got to get a row of 4 red concrete. So 4 red concrete here, same thing on this side. 4 red concrete here. Then a red concrete in each corner. And then 2 smooth quartz in the middle for the locomotive number on each side. Above that, a red concrete in each of the 4 corners. Then we're going to put light blue stained glass panes on the sides for windows. Then 1 here and 1 here. Then a block of red concrete in the middle. Come behind the cab here on the conductor side. 1 in from the outside and directly behind the cab. We're going to make a column of 3 red concrete to start off. Behind that, 2. And then 1 behind that. Over here, slightly different. We're going to put 3 on bottom, 2 on top, because we're leaving space for a door. Then, smooth quartz coming up like that on each side. So it comes up higher on the conductor side because there's no door there. Now come up top on the front middle. Put red concrete, and we're going to turn it in to this T-shaped pattern. Behind that, on the top middle 3, we're going to fill in the roof of the cab with polished black stone blocks. Then on the outsides above the windows, outward facing polished black stone stairs. Same thing over on this side here. Next, put 2 smooth quartz slabs in the very middle of the cab here. And then we're going to take out black carpet and go around the cab roof with black carpet here. Then we're going to swing around on the other side of the nose here. And we'll close a trap door right there for a brake wheel. Now we're going to take black wool, and up here on the top, we're going to put 1 here, 2 here, and we're going to match that up on the other side, but make sure we leave a space for the door. Then we'll come down behind this, 1 here and here, a column of 2 behind it. Then above that, 3 on each side. Fill in this gap right here. Then we're going to make a column up here so the other end of that middle is filled in, and then fill in this middle. Then in the center of this, we're going to put an anvil, and then a polished black stone slab on either side on the top hip box. Then 3 iron bars on either side of that. Then we'll come down the middle of the top with black wool. And we'll put black shulker boxes on the outside 3 above those iron bars. Come behind this, and we're going to extend it out in a column of 4 and another 3 blocks back. Same thing on this side. Then on the 5th block up, we'll extend out the middle to the back of this. Then we're going to take polished basalt and put 3 on each side with the pattern going vertical. So it looks like that. Then behind this, another 2 columns of 5 on each side of black wool. Then we'll fill in the middle here. And in this gap, we'll put a smoker for the exhaust. Then we're going to take out polished black stone slabs. And we're going to make this C shape around the smoker here. And then a 3x3 across where this basalt is. Then we're going to come in front of here, crouch. And we're going to make a plus shape with iron trapdoors with an oak trapdoor in the middle for the low profile dynamic brake fan. Now we're going to work on the back of the locomotive here. So come down to the back, 2 blocks in from the end, and we're going to make a 3x5 of red concrete here. So 3 wide and 5 tall. Then once we have that, we're going to knock out the very center block. Not that one, the one below it. And we're going to put in smooth quartz for the logo back there. Then we're going to make a column of 3 shulker boxes on each side in front of this. Then 3 black wool. Then another 3 shulker boxes on each side. Then 3 black wool. And 3 more shulker boxes on each side in front of that. Then above that, on each side, we're going to bring a row of black wool forward to the front of it. Then in this top middle, we're going to put a row of bedrock coming forward that's 10 blocks long. Make it daytime real quick here. And then we're going to fill in each side with black wool, 4 blocks tall, until you get to the front of this bedrock section. So right up to here. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So 4 blocks tall of wool coming forward to the front of the bedrock section here. Then we're going to take out iron bars, and all along the sides of the bedrock, we're going to put iron bars. Same thing over on this side, a full row of iron bars coming to the front of the bedrock. Now we'll do our lettering. So in this gap here on the conductor side, starting from the back right up against this wall, we're going to make a column of 4 smooth quartz. In front of that, a smooth quartz on the second block, a black wool below it, and 2 black wool above it. then 2 black wool, then a smooth quartz on top of that, and a black wool above it. Then a column of 4 smooth quartz. Then a column of 4 black wool. And here we got to make a C shape, so I'm going to knock out a C shape pattern here. Our C is going to be 3 blocks wide. So 3 across the bottom, come up the top, and then across the top, and fill in the gap with black wool. So it says CN. And then we'll do the other side here. So on this side, starting from the back, we do the C. So 3 across the bottom, up another 3, 2 more across the top, fill the gap with black wool, and a column of black wool in front of it. Then 4 smooth quartz, then 2 black wool, smooth quartz, and a black wool. Knock out that one and put smooth quartz there, and then knock out a column of 4 and put 4 smooth quartz here, so we have CN on this side. Then we'll fill in this top middle 3 in this gap with black wool. Right back to this iron bar section. Now take out a polished black stone slab, and we're going to go on the back. And starting in the middle, 1 block in from the end, we're going to use our slabs to make a plus shape for our fan. Skip a block, and then another one, and then skip a block, and we're going to make a 3x3 of polished black stone slabs, because this one has this box up here. Then we'll put trapdoors in the middle of the fans. Come up here, skip 1 block forward from them slabs, and open back-to-back dark oak fence gates to be the horn. Next, take black carpet and start filling in this roof section and go all around that horn. Move back here and start filling in the 3 of the roof with black carpet to cover these iron bars in between these fans here, and then come around the back with it. Now we're going to come down on the back porch here, and we're going to knock out this left-hand block and put in black wool, and then black carpet like that. Then we're going to take black carpet right here and run it all up the side of this walkway coming to the front of the locomotive. Stop 2 before this because we have to build our stairs. Right here we'll make a stair shape with red concrete and then put a black carpet on each stair. Come up here and we're going to have to come down and crouch and put 2 black carpet on them shulker boxes, then wrap black carpet around this, a T shape in the middle, wrap around this side, come and crouch, and 2 black carpet on those shulker boxes. Behind the cab on this conductor side, 2 red shulker boxes, make sure they're facing the same way. Then we're going to take out black carpet and extend it down by 4 until it's at the end of this iron bar section. Then we're going to take black stained glass panes, 3 of them in a row here, and stack it up until it's under that polished basalt section, and that'll be your blower. Then we'll go back to black carpet and continue filling in the walkway on this side with black carpet down till it gets to the back of the locomotive here. Now we're going to do all of our guardrails. So we're going to come up to the front of the locomotive here. And to start off, we're going to take out a birch fence. We're going to start on this bottom corner here. Come up by 3. Over 1, up 1. Same thing over here. Up by 3, over 1, up 1. Extend the sides out, up another 1. So here and here. Then inside of that, 2 crimson fences on each side. Then we'll come around here. Here we're going to start with birch. We're going to come up 4. Then go to crimson fence, come back 1, up 1, and back 3 until it connects. Come around and do the same thing on the other side of the nose here. So 4 birch fences coming up. Then go to crimson fence, back 1, up 1, and over 3 until it connects. Now we'll do our railings at the back of the locomotive here. So come down here in this corner with a birch fence, and we're going to come up 3, over 1, and up 2. Same thing here, up 3, over 1, up 2. Then 2 crimson on each inside like that. Over here we come up 4 with birch. Same thing on this side, up 4 right here. Then come in front of this, switch to dark oak fence, connect it up there and bring it all the way forward down the walkway on this side of the locomotive. Just bring it straight forward until it's right here. Then we'll do the other side. So come down on the other side, back to the back, still with dark oak fence. Connect it up right here. Start bringing that all the way forward. Right up till we get to these stairs. Then we come up 1, over 1, up 1, and over 2. Now, we're going to come behind the cab here and put a dark oak door in this gap here. Then we'll swing around to the other side of the nose and put a crimson door right there in that gap. Next, take out glow item frames with glowstone for ditch lights. Then one up here in the top middle for the headlight. Take out a dark oak sign on the side of the top with our locomotive number. And for this one, it's going to be 5447. Same thing on the other side of the top. A sign with 5447. Then we're going to hit those signs with white dye and a glow ink sac. Now we're going to come down and detail the back of the locomotive here. So come on down to this end, and in the top middle, we're going to put 2 vertical glow item frames with glowstone for rear headlights. Then on the second block down on the side, a dark oak sign with 5447, and same thing on the other side. Then we'll hit those both with white dye and then a glow ink sac. Then we'll run a ladder up the left-hand side here. If you want rear ditch lights, then come down here on these fences, glow item frame, and glowstone for rear ditch lights. Now we need to make a banner, so get out a loom here and come into it. A red banner with light blue dye. Make the top half light blue. Then switch to red dye and put a red border around it. This is for our cab windows. Make it daytime real quick. Come up here with our window banner, put one here, one here. Come around behind the cab, one here, and one here. Now we're going to do the interior, so come on inside here through the nose. We're going to take smooth sandstone slabs and start stacking them up from the front of the nose, 1 block high, coming right up the middle here, till you get right here. Then we'll stack it 2 blocks high in front of the door, turn up here and stack a column to the bottom of the window on each side. Then fill in this side 2 blocks high, put one right there in that back so there's a stair to get down, and fill in this side 2 blocks high as well. Then we'll come down through here, put an end portal in the nose for a toilet. We can put a door right there and right here if you want one right there. Next, we'll put a glow item frame in the middle with a compass for a gauge and a lever for the engineer. Turn around and put a stair on each side to be seats. Then we're going to put an observer back here, knock out this black wool block, and put in a glowstone to light up the cab. Now the interior is complete, and we just have a few more details to do on the outside here. So come outside, and we're going to come down and stand on this nose. We're going to crouch, put a string in front of that door there, and then a carpet above that. Keep crouching, put a carpet above the door, a string above the end portal and a carpet above this door, and then finish off the nose with red carpet. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, we're going to make this rear radiator a little bigger. So come down under these iron bars and knock out a whole row underneath the iron bars here. Go ahead and put a full row of bedrock in the middle behind it, underneath there. And then another full row of iron bars below it, just so the radiator looks a little more proportional. Then we got to do the same thing on the other side here. So we'll come over here and we'll knock out this whole row here and start filling it with iron bars. Right up to the front of this section. And there we have it, folks. We've completed this Canadian National SD60. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.